It's a great honor to be here tonight, and I think this is an amazing initiative. I'm really excited to be here. But it's also a great honor. I'm proud to present Glenn Joselowitz, who has become a very good friend of mine and a co-director of Physical Literacy for Children, better known as PLC. Glenn is from Johannesburg originally, although he's been down here about 5 years. He was a very successful businessman in Johannesburg, but he also had a passion for developing children, and particularly in the area of physical literacy. He was a Springbok coach for the gymnastic team. And through his work as a coach, he could see how these youngsters developed, gained pride and confidence, and developed as a real human being. And that gave him the vision to develop PLC. And the concept was, and you'll hear more from Glenn, was to afford an opportunity for children from disadvantaged backgrounds, from special needs schools, to have the opportunity to go into a gym in the mornings, when it was quiet anyway, and use that space for the benefit of those communities. So I would like to introduce you to Glenn. I think he's a true social innovator, and I'm sure you're going to be extremely interested to hear what he's got to share with you. Thank you.
My name is Glenn Joselowitz. Physical Literacy for Children is the NGO that falls under the umbrella of education. They always say the success of any venture is as big as your why, and I'd like to share my why with you this evening. I started Visions Gymnastics in 1990 and built it into one of the largest gymnastics clubs in South Africa. My job was simply to create gymnasts. But by the very nature of this position, I excluded many children, the less talented, the less able. My job was to create champions. I saw children dropping out of the program, and I realized then there was an opportunity for a place, a non-competitive environment where children could excel and exceed regardless of their special talents or whether they had special needs. A virgin active for kids, if you will. A great idea for someone else to do. My goal was realized when I received Springbok colors. I produced many national gymnasts. I got to see the world and meet incredible people. Then after nearly 12 years, I needed a new challenge, and I was introduced to the property market. So I went into a real estate agent job at Remax. I worked there for many years. I worked myself into a franchise owner and managed over 70 agents. And at that point, I thought I've achieved my dream. Emily was born in 2010. I always wanted to be a father. I always wanted to have a daughter. And the day Emily was born was everything and nothing what I expected. Emily was born with a neuromuscular condition called arthrogryposis, which severely restricts the movement in her hands, shoulders, and ankles. In the first few years of her life, Emily underwent many surgeries, countless therapy, and doctor after doctor. But at a very early age, I exposed Emily to exercise, sneaking her into the Virgin Active with me into the studio and working on her physical development. And she worked and she developed, and I knew that I could do that. But what was astonishing to me was this growing self-confidence and self-belief that was emerging from this child. And now Emily has become my teacher on how to overcome diversity. I shared my idea and my vision with now my business partner, Janet Mitchell, who was British National Gymnastics Coach and South African National Coach, but most importantly to me, a true physical educator. She was crucial in developing the age-appropriate curriculum. It was through Emily's journey that the dots started to connect. I wanted to build a place that was the equivalent offering of an adult's gym, built specifically for them, with passionate role models to train and inspire. Role models that are notably absent in many of these children's lives. But in order to make this accessible to all children, I needed to create an NGO to give the most needy children in our society an equal opportunity. The underprivileged children, the special needs children. And while going down this path, some disturbing stats emerged. 70% of children do not achieve the minimum requirements of 1 hour exercise per day, whether structured or unstructured. Scarier, physical education is no longer a compulsory subject at schools. It's part of life skills, which is now a fifth of what it used to be. For the first time in history, there are more obese children than there are children that are malnourished. Poor nutrition and technology are impacting the longevity of our children. Dr. John Rattery noted that children that are involved in quality physical education are better students, they're more receptive, more cooperative, and they have a better attention and capacity to learn. They actually learn quicker and faster. He also describes the benefits of exercise on learning, anxiety, depression, and ADHD. In a study of 3 million American students, it revealed a direct correlation between academics and fitness levels. The higher the fitness levels equated to a better academic performance. And this is indeed consistent with the results we're seeing from the children in the PLC program. The body and the mind are connected. These benefits of physical education are now well documented, but I've seen firsthand how this platform can catapult children's self-confidence and self-belief. In developing these emotional skills through a structured program with proper role models, a better future can be imagined and achieved by all. And this is the true power of PLC, belief. Molenbeek School in Maitland, Cape Town, is a school for the physically and mentally challenged, and this was the first school in our program. It's here we've been able to monitor the progress and impact through regular assessments over the last 2 years. And IPIC played a tremendous role in the 2018 and 2019 program. The school embraced the opportunity to join the program as they lacked both the resources and skill to address these children's physical literacy needs. When they first arrived, they were undisciplined, they were unruly, but more concerning for me, they weren't reaching their physical literacy milestones. The headmaster of Molenbeek has given the following feedback. The children are showing better concentration, improvements in cognitive development, self-esteem has improved, improvement in motor skills and coordination has been noted, and generally the children are much happier with themselves. I'm pleased to say since my last presentation, we've extended this program in Johannesburg at the Witkoppen School, where we have 120 grade 1s and 70 grade Rs that are now getting an opportunity at a proper physical education. These children are all from the township called Diepsloot, where opportunities like this are rare. As for Emily, well, her outcome is better than anyone could have expected. She's a confident, happy child in a mainstream school who can hold her own. And that's all as a father I could have ever asked for. Now the same opportunities can be offered to as many children as we can through the PLC program. We currently have 300 children in the program, and I hope to double this by the end of the year. Thank you very much.
I've got about 2 minutes, Glenn, and in the 2 minutes, we're going to call it the quick fire questions. So I've got 5 questions ready for him. Let's see how many you can answer. Right. Okay. First question is, I want to know, so I quickly visited your website, the Physical Literacy for Children. You currently have 300 children or 150 children in Cape Town in collaboration with the kids' gym. I want to know, you're asking benefactors tonight to support you. How many children can you really handle at this very moment?
We could honestly do 1,000 easily in each venue. So we've got a venue in Cape Town and Joburg. So we could impact around 2,000 children. But the PLC program is now being developed to go off-site. So we can go to schools and develop the program at the schools as well. Because, sorry to take so long, because the transport is our biggest issue, getting the children to us.
Right. Okay, we're hearing needs here tonight. Second question, and then I'm watching my time. Your motto on your website reads, children are transformed. South Africa can be transformed. Right. I'm looking at your children's ages here. They're anything between 6 and 7. What is your age group that you can handle, and how long a road do you actually walk with these children?
Well, actually, it's partly true that we are concentrating on the grade Rs and the grade 1s because reaching your physical milestones at that age is crucial. And anything after that, you're always playing catch-up. But we actually have children in the program from age 6 to around age 13.
Well, that's a wrap. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if I ask you any questions that you have on your heart, then it's my privilege to ask our beneficiaries tonight. So give him a round of applause. Thank you very much.
Be sure to subscribe to the 21 by 21 TV YouTube channel for more videos like these. Thank you for watching.